everyone, welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. This is another alternate card using the Safari Celebration Paper Pumpkin Kit. So what I am doing with this one is I'm using, again, only elements from the kit, except I have got a 5 1/4 by 4 in Rich Razzleberry, and I've got a landscape top opening card base in the Bumblebee from my own stash, but everything else is actually from the kit. So I can go ahead and I can adhere this down. It's a couple of steps to this card. Again, I haven't made these alternate cards. They're kind of concepts in my head, and I'll make them on the fly with you as we go. So I'm just going to drop that down like that. And then this piece is 4 1/4 by 4. So this is one of the cards. So it's 4 1/4 by 4. And again, as I said before, the cards from the kit were printed on the front of the card and on the back of the card. So there's tons and tons to work with on this. So I'm just going to adhere this one down. And it will fit, because I've done it to 4 inches, it will fit exactly on my Rich Razzleberry background. And I'm just going to make sure that I am even. And then just drop this down like that. And there is just a little bit of the Rich Razzleberry at the top and bottom, which is fine. Now, I've taken 3 of the wide banners from the kit, and I am going to run them through the checks and dots. I'm going to use the dots embossing folder, and I want the dots to stand up, so I'm going to use the folder the right way up. And I don't want the dots on the detail at the bottom. So I am going to place these in so that the bottoms are just outside the folder. And this is not a 3D embossing folder. This is just a regular embossing folder. So I'm just going to close that down. So I need my base plate, and then I need my 2 clear plates. So I'm just going to put this down because I don't want it to move because I've got those lined up. So then I'm just going to wiggle this on like this, sandwich it up, and run it through the machine. I wanted just a little bit of dimension to the banners. That's why I'm running it through. Otherwise, when I kind of put it together, it looked a little flat. And I'm hoping that the dots on the banners kind of mimic the scatter dot print that's on the background card. So let's just pop these out now. There we go. Oh, and that one didn't run all the way through. So I'm just going to put this one through again. I'm going to line up where it is already embossed. And the reason it didn't run all the way through is because I had offset my plate when I put it through. The plate, the base plate, was further in than my cutting plates, my clear plates. So it ended up going through off the mat. So it didn't get caught all the way through. So then I just need to line it all up again and run it through. So, and sometimes in the comments, people say, why do you leave your mistakes in the video? Why don't you just redo the video? And part of it is because I'm not perfect. We make mistakes when we're doing things, and knowing how to fix the mistakes is half the battle, quite frankly. So that's why paper has 2 sides, and you'll regularly see me using both sides of the paper. Okay, so I am going to leave these flat mounted onto the card, and I know where I want them, so I'm going to just adhere them in like this. And then I'll put I started with the middle one because the 2 outside ones were then kind of my guideposts of where to put it in. So now I can just do the outside ones and line this up, wiggle it over like that. Perfect. Now, there's a few elements to this. At first, I just put these leaves down like this, but they kind of got lost. So I decided to put the circle in behind from the kit. And that way it kind of brought everything top and bottom, like it's got the same color elements as the bottom of the banner, so it balances the eye. But I am going, excuse me, to dimensionalize this piece. So I'm just going to pull my dimensionals in here and just pop them on. I seem to be having difficulty with my dimensionals today. They don't seem to want to cooperate. So I'm going to put this on just over the top of the banners like that. It creates a little bit of height. Now I'm going to come in. You can use your adhesive dots from the kit if you want, or you can use your adhesive. I'm just going to pop this in like this because I want the element there, but I also want to be able to see that color to do the balancing. This one, I'm going to just pop some adhesive on the edge of the leaves, and I'm just going to lift this up a bit and tuck it underneath like that. And then this one, I'm just, again, going to put some adhesive on the edge of the leaves and just place this one on top. So it's a little bit layered like that. And then I'm going to take the congratulations banner and I'm going to put adhesives on, or sorry, dimensionals on that. I knew I needed a plural because I called it adhesives. So the dimensionals are on the back of this one, and I'm going to pop this on so it's centered and covers up the bottom of the leaves, just like that. If you wanted to, you could add some bling to it. I've got the champagne rhinestone basic jewels, and I'm going to pop just some little ones just to kind of match the dots. And I just shot that one across the room, so I'm just going to pop a couple of dots in here just to kind of add that little bit of interest, just to bring in another element for the eye to find. Just adds a little bit of interest. And I want to pop one down here at the bottom too. So there we go. Another alternate card using elements from the Safari Celebrations Paper Pumpkin Kit. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the last alternate card of this Paper Pumpkin set.